Have you ever dreamed of packing your bags and setting off on an adventure all by yourself? The freedom, the thrill, and the opportunity to explore new places without any distractions. Sounds amazing, right? But before you book that solo trip, there are a few things you should know to make sure it's as unforgettable, in a good way, as possible. Traveling solo might seem intimidating at first, but trust me, it's an experience that everyone should try at least once in their lifetime. So, buckle up and get ready for the ultimate guide to traveling solo, because the world is waiting for you. First, embrace the power of planning ahead. Now, I know the word planning might make some of you cringe, especially those who prefer to live life spontaneously. I get it, I'm guilty too. But when it comes to solo travel, a little preparation goes a long way. Imagine arriving at your destination and realizing you have no idea where you're staying, how to get there, or what to do next. Trust me, that's not the type of adventure you want. Research your destination, where to stay, what to see, local customs, transportation options, and make sure your accommodation is secure. This gives you a solid foundation, so once you arrive, you can be in explorer mode, not panic mode. But remember, you don't need to have every single detail mapped out. Leave some room for spontaneity. Flexibility is key. In fact, some of the best travel stories come from the times when you stepped out of your comfort zone and went with the flow. So plan, but keep your spirit of adventure alive. You're the captain of this ship. Chart your course, but be open to the unexpected. It's in those unscripted moments that the real magic often happens. Next, pack light. Really light. Here's the truth. When you're traveling solo, your suitcase is your responsibility. Every single zip, button, and handle. Do you really want to drag a giant suitcase around cobblestone streets in the rain? Didn't think so. The key to solo travel is packing light. This isn't the time for the 10 pairs of shoes you thought you might wear once. Stick to versatile pieces and make sure everything fits in one carry-on bag. Trust me, future you will thank you when you're breezing through airports without a heavy load on your back. Packing light also forces you to be strategic about what you bring. Think lightweight clothes, a versatile jacket, maybe a portable charger, and of course, your sense of adventure. Bonus tip: the less you pack, the more room you'll have for souvenirs or things you pick up along the way. You're traveling solo. Embrace the freedom of light luggage. Plus, packing light means less time spent rummaging through your bag looking for your headphones or that elusive power adapter. It's all about efficiency and freedom. Now let's talk about staying safe with smart solo travel tips. Safety first, right? I mean, you're heading into the unknown, and it's important to be aware of your surroundings. This doesn't mean you should live in fear, but a little extra caution can go a long way. Before you leave, make sure your family or friends know where you'll be and when. You don't have to give them your full itinerary, but it's a good idea to check in occasionally. Also, have a backup plan in case something goes wrong. Whether it's an emergency contact or a local embassy, stay vigilant when it comes to your personal belongings. Pickpockets, scams, and just plain old tourist traps are a reality. Avoid wandering around too late at night in unfamiliar areas and trust your gut. And here's a pro tip. If you can, avoid looking like a tourist. No big camera slung around your neck or giant map in hand. Blend in, and you'll be less likely to attract unwanted attention. Safety doesn't have to cramp your style, but it's always smart to be prepared for the unexpected. Now this is where the fun begins. Make friends along the way. Traveling solo doesn't mean you're going to be alone the whole time. In fact, some of the best memories are made when you meet new people. Whether it's fellow travelers, locals, or someone you meet on a group tour, don't be shy about striking up a conversation. Ask for recommendations, share stories, and make new connections. You'd be surprised how many people are open to meeting solo travelers. Of course, you don't have to become best friends with everyone you meet. Unless you want to, no judgment. But a simple hello, an invitation to join a group activity, or a shared meal can lead to some of the most enriching travel experiences. You'll learn a lot about the culture, the local way of life, and maybe even discover a hidden gem you would have never found on your own. And who knows, you might make a lifelong friend along the way. Traveling solo gives you the opportunity to meet people in a way that's often harder when you're surrounded by friends or family. Okay, we've covered a lot of ground so far, but before you jump ahead, let me hit you with a quick reminder. Don't go anywhere because I have some crucial advice coming your way about dealing with those moments of homesickness and finding the balance between being a tourist and a local. Trust me, you're going to want to hear this. Next, trust yourself and step outside your comfort zone. This might sound a little cheesy, but hear me out. The truth is, solo travel is a perfect opportunity to test your limits and grow. Trust in your ability to solve problems, adapt to new environments, and face challenges head-on. Sure, there will be moments when things don't go according to plan, like getting lost, a missed flight, or having to navigate a language barrier. But these are the moments that make you stronger and more resilient. Plus, these mishaps often make for the best stories later on. So, step outside your comfort zone. Take that detour you weren't planning on. Try that strange dish you've never heard of. Challenge yourself to learn a few phrases in the local language. You're in charge now, and this is your time to shine. Solo travel can be the perfect way to break free from your usual routine and discover what you're really made of. It's not about avoiding discomfort. It's about embracing it and turning it into something you'll laugh about for years to come. Now, find your own pace and enjoy the journey. There's no rush when you're traveling solo. One of the best things about traveling alone is that you can set your own pace. Want to spend an entire afternoon at a cafe, people watching? Go for it! Want to hike a mountain and catch the sunrise? You can do that too. It's all about what you want to experience. This is your experience, so make it as leisurely or action-packed as you'd like. No need to check off a list of touristy things unless you really want to. Remember, solo travel is about enjoying the present moment, not rushing through it. Don't stress about fitting everything into a single day. Take the time to savor your surroundings, soak in the sights, and maybe even indulge in some downtime. This is your vacation, and it's meant to recharge you, not overwhelm you. And if you decide to spend the day reading a book by the beach, well, that's part of the adventure too. Next, be mindful of your budget and finances. When you're traveling solo, it's easy to get carried away with spending, especially when you're in a new, exciting place. But managing your finances while traveling is crucial for a smooth and stress-free experience. Start by setting a daily budget and track your expenses so you don't overspend. It's easy to get tempted by impulse buys or extra activities, but staying mindful of your spending will ensure you don't run out of funds halfway through your trip. A great tip is to use local payment methods like travel cards or apps to avoid hefty foreign transaction fees. Additionally, try to find deals on accommodations and transportation in advance. Solo travelers have the flexibility to choose budget options like hostels, guest houses, or even couch surfing, which can free up more money for experiences. And remember, it's not always about spending big to have an incredible time. Some of the best memories come from simply strolling through a local market, chatting with a street vendor, or finding a secret spot that wasn't on any tourist map. Lastly, document your adventure. Now that you've conquered the art of solo travel, it's time to preserve those memories. Whether you're a blogger, an Instagram enthusiast, or just love taking photos, documenting your adventure is a great way to relive the highlights later on. Take photos, write in a travel journal, or make videos. Not only will you have something to look back on, but you'll also have a record of all the amazing experiences you had on your solo journey. Plus, documenting your adventure can help you appreciate the moments even more. Sometimes when you're in the thick of the excitement, it's hard to fully absorb everything happening around you. But when you take the time to capture it, whether in a photo or written word, you get to pause and really reflect on the unique moments that make your trip special. Who knows? Maybe one day, you'll inspire someone else to embark on their own solo adventure. So, are you ready to pack your bags and take on the world solo? Remember, traveling alone is an empowering experience that will change your life in ways you never expected. Make sure to plan, stay safe, be open to new experiences, and most importantly, have fun. If you enjoyed this guide, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell for more travel tips and guides. The world is waiting for you. Go out and explore it.